Pro Football Weekly is breaking down the draft for all 32 teams. Right now we're looking at the Cincinnati Bengals, a huge haul of picks by the Bengals this year, and overall I think people liked what they did. How did you think they did in terms of filling needs?
I think they did a nice job both in the short term and in the long term. I think in the short term, you look at the first round picks. Dre Kirkpatrick of Alabama, I think is going to have a chance to compete right off the bat at corner. Kevin Zeitler, their second first-round pick, I think is going to be an immediate starter at right guard from all indications. I think longer term, you look at the guys they picked up, I tend to think they're going to be depth guys more in year one, but I think in the long term, we may look at this as being a draft that really helped replenish the core of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals draft played a big role in their team last year, obviously getting Dalton and A.J. Green to see if they can kind of repeat that performance. What was your favorite pick that they made?
You know, I think I go to round 4 and I see Orson Charles from Georgia. I think he's a guy that had the opportunity to maybe even be an earlier round pick, but he didn't have a good offseason. There was a DUI arrest. At the pro day didn't go very well. I saw him at the pro day. It was a very windy day. Drills didn't go well. He's a guy athletically, I think, can be a difference maker, tight end in this league, someone that can be a starter caliber type guy. They've already got Jermaine Gresham. I think you just improved the depth there. I think he's someone that can deliver far beyond the value of a 4th round pick.
Yeah, and they've taken chances on guys before with character concerns before. He gets the DUI, it drops his value. Perfect kind of place for him to go, I think, in Cincinnati. What was your least favorite pick they made?
You know, I think that as much as I like Kevin Zeitler as a potential guard, and I think he's going to help that line, David DeCastro was someone, if they would have stayed put, they could have had at number 21. Now they traded out. You have to respect the Bengals' talent acquisition at the offensive line over the years. Paul Alexander is a very experienced line coach, but I think when it comes down to it, DeCastro to me is a very talented guy. So is Zeitler. I probably would have gone with DeCastro, but again, Zeitler probably comes in from day one and starts. It was a good draft for this team.
Yeah, we had heard leading up to the draft from our draft expert, Nolan Rocky, that there were teams that had Zeitler above DeCastro. It was kind of surprising to me, but Zeitler is the one that goes to the Bengals. Overall, what grade do you give in Cincinnati?
Giving them an A-. I think overall they did very well. And again, they got immediate needs, and longer term, this could be a draft class that really bears a lot of fruit for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, and a lot of guys from big schools, big names. I think people just the immediate name recognition, really impressed with the Bengals were able to do. We have grades for every team. You can check it out on our YouTube channel. You can subscribe to us there. It's youtube.com/profootballweekly.